if we don't fight, if we don't struggle for what we want, then we are setting ourselves up for self-destruction. Where do we go when things get hard? Where do you go when things get hard and things are not going in your favor? And wherever that place is, and whatever environment that you're in determines your future. It determines everything. Because you know, and I know, temporary fixes is not healing. Microwave fixes is not healing. So let's stop waiting for something to happen to have a sense of urgency. Let's stop waiting for something dramatic to happen to have a sense of urgency. Because if you continue, it might just be too late. You don't believe me? Look around. Look where you're at. And you tell me who is missing. Family. Family. Let this be a wake-up call. We ignore that check engine light. We ignore that gut feeling. We ignore that God-given sign that He sends us every day, but we choose to ignore it. And I'm asking you guys, including myself, to stop. Let's get comfortable on doing the hard things. Let's get comfortable on doing the things that's truly difficult. So we could stop killing ourselves slowly.
At a party, giving a line of What you in? Fire, water, wind, and the power is
always a beautiful person. You know, me being the firstborn, man, like, I got to see a lot. You know, the highs and lows, things of that nature. But the one thing about it, you know, about my mom, she always kept that genuine spirit about herself. You know, always a beautiful heart. Always a beautiful heart until you mess with her kids. Yeah. Yeah. However, and a lot of people don't know. Like sometimes when I'm around people, they be like, "Why you call your mama fat?" You know, I always call her fat. You know, because you know, like when she used to want to go out or something like that, or go have a good time, she used to always ask me. You know, because like I say, by me being the oldest, you know, that was like my little best friend. You know, yeah. So she's like, "How do I look? How do I look?" She used to always ask me this. You know, every time she putting on. And mine was a big fine back in the day. You know, she fine now. You know what I mean? You know, I done had to push off a lot of cats. You know what I mean? Man, don't look at my mama, bro.
Right.
You know, I done gotten a few squabbles behind her. Come on. You know, but I'm like, how do I look? How do I look? I look fat. Like, no, man, you look fine. Don't lie. And every time I would tell her that, she would be like, nah, you lying. She had changed the outfit about 3-4 times. You know? Because she said, I look fat in this. So eventually I started being like, I had to do the whole reverse psychology thing, you know? Right. Well, now you look fat in that. Boy, stop lying. I know I'm fine. Right. And that's how I would, you know, alleviate having to go through a whole long, drawn-out process. And it actually really worked, you know? So when I call her fat, that's why, but it really means she fine and beautiful, you know, and pretty. And that's the report that we have. So that's the story behind my fact.